Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I am Jeff Salmonin. I am the co-founder with my lovely wife, Natalie Harvey, of Twitch Pixel Studios. We are an indie animation studio trying tons of different ways to do animation in unique ways with our audience and our community, both on Discord and on Twitter. And we just can't tell you how excited we are to be here after a successful drop of ThetaDrop. And we're here today to do a bunch of fun stuff behind the scenes. This is some of our kind of Workday production work that we're going to work on. We're going to look over some concept characters with our awesome voice actors and our awesome content creators here. Today I have some guests with me that you think you guys are going to really enjoy. So yeah, make sure you check us out on twitchpixel.com. Join our Discord, as you can see up on the screen here. It's bit.ly/TPS Discord to get us on our community. And come ask me and Nat questions. Come meet Mike and the crew. Come meet Eric. And just come meet everybody and join in on all the fun. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on our first guest here today. He's been a longtime supporter of me and Natalie, not just with Twitch Pixel Studios, not just with our live action show for Villains, not just with Lost Hope about 10 years ago, but also just as a good friend and an awesome human being. It is Mike Murphy. Welcome, Mike, to the stream. Welcome, buddy.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, man. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm great. This is awesome. I'm glad that we get a chance to do some stuff for pre-roll, and also just get to hang out with you again on stream, man. It's been
a hectic couple of weeks for you too. I hear you've been traveling. You've been going to shows again now that things have opened up a little. You've been helping show off Sellsword Arts, your guys live action fight choreography channel on YouTube, and you guys are doing really well over there too, eh?
Yeah, looking forward to doing the collaboration with you on our D&D show that'll be coming up. So that'll be awesome as well. But I mean, it's been pretty busy for you too, Jeff. Some good mojo. This guy has been grinding since before I even met him, which was 10 years ago. When I reached out initially for Lost Hope, and then just like-minded people. Samesies brainsies is the word.
Yeah, I'm saying that everywhere. I love The Office now. Yeah, me and Mike go way back. And on top of going way back with Mike, Mike goes way back with our next guest, Eric Bra, who I'm going to bring up here, a legendary voice actor from League of Legends. Jax has his own audio series called Clarion Dawn, which is phenomenal, which, Mike, you're also in. Hey, Eric, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. This is what we're doing. That's why I'm doing great, because we're getting together to hang out. I mean,
that's right, and do stupid voices together for once.
Yes, sir. I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the voice actors in their natural habitat.
It's a scary time, but you're here for it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a David Attenborough and a few squeaks in there.
That's right. Oh man, yeah. So you've been working away with your guys, 3-pound jester, right?
3-pound magician.
3-pound magician, 3-quart jester.
It's the weight of a human brain.
Yeah, 3-pound magician, 3-pound magician. That's right. And you guys have Clarion Dawn out, and you have a bunch of other ideas in the works that you have coming up, and you guys are kind of excited about. And I know we're trying to work on some animated stuff together as well on that front. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit what 3-pound magician is all about, a little about Clarion Dawn?
We're just a group of creatives, friends that most of us are in the same area, and so we started doing projects together. Our writer, though, is actually in Florida, Corey Hill. He's great. We met. We started chatting about doing a film, and we met because my friend Colin, who is our director of photography, well, he's a director as well. He's everything. He's an executive producer, but he introduced the two of us. And the more Corey and I started talking, we were like, let's do this. Let's make a film. So we started with a concept that a friend of ours my friend Bliss had brought in this concept about two struggling actors in LA. And so we were like, okay, that might be fun. I definitely fit the bill. When you look at me, it's like, that guy's got LA actor material.
That's a pretty rare occurrence in LA, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, we had this concept. Well, then the COVID, the pandemic hit, and then it's like, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
So we had to sort of scrap everything, and then we started coming up with Clarion Dawn. And I said, why not? It's audio drama. I can do a lot of this, You know, like I can find actors, but I mean, hell, if I have to, I'll voice everything. You know what I mean? Well, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean, you got to set up at home and everything too, right?
Yeah, I mean, I already have a studio, so it's like all I have to do is, record the stuff and then start putting it together. And then we have a really good friend that's part of our group, Frank Sladisco, who is a major editor and sound designer guy. He works, well, I won't tell you where he works because I don't know. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But he works for a major firm that's actually doing some stuff for like, Sundance and, just
Nice.
different documentary films and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, he's busy. And so he is super busy, but he tried to make some time for us, especially during the pandemic. And we put Clarion Dawn together. I called Mike because I was like, hold on, what about if you played one of these parts? And he's like, sure. Like, I'm totally in. And so then I gave him sort of what I was thinking for the direction of this guy. And Mike, of course, did an amazing job of like capturing and creating, which is, that's the beauty is when you have something and maybe you have an idea in your mind, like today, if we're going to look at an image and come up with an idea of what a voice might be for that character, and then to have somebody that just goes, all right, I'm going to like make it my own. And so it became a really fun. And honestly, all the sessions were really great. It was easy to work with Mike. So like we had a really good time.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like part and parcel while we kind of all work together so well. It's like when we heed the call, come, and everyone just, it's like we're like, me and Eric are both Viking background, so I think it makes sense for us to all pull together for that. But I mean, we got Murphy in there now too. So
I'm Irish. We get on the sea as well.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
We spent a lot of time there.
Yeah. So Clarion Dawn, you guys got a bunch of episodes already released for your first season. It's a sci-fi kind of like dark, bit comedy too. It's quite unique actually. I liked it quite a bit. Any description there that you could do better than I?
Oh, geez. Kennick is on a way to Mars to stop a group of sort of anti-tech folks. And then because it takes a long time to travel through space, he begins to unravel his own reality and has to deal with what he's now seeing in his world. So, yeah, it's a very interesting, and the characters are really fun. They're not over the top. They're just a lot of fun. And they're sort of like, he's basically on a transport ship that's just got some wild, interesting characters. And it's super fun.
Oh,
exactly.
So
exactly.
awesome. Nice. Well, as we all know, we are here today to voice some characters for our upcoming collaboration on Unicorn Dick Investigations or Unicorn Detective. Just an absurd mash between Rick and Morty and Adventure Time, and working with Eric right now because Eric is playing the titular main character, Mosley Flynn. But he's also going to voice a ton of other voices on the show, as will Mike, as will I, for any of the side characters and kind of behind the scenes stuff. We also hope to extend some of the voice acting stuff to our community through contests and events and helping us through NFT collections and as just rewards as being an awesome community. So why don't we look over some of this art now and kind of talk about where the direction I had for this and kind of see where your brains go with it.
Yeah.
Sure. Sounds fun.
Let's throw this up. Bling. Oh, look at that. That's
Look at
a ton
that cast of characters.
Look at that. Look at that. All right, so we're gonna go through slide by slide here. They have a couple on each slide, so that'll help us kind of narrow it down. And these are kind of based on the categories of the different types of characters in a world. So we have the elementals, we have the leftovers, we have the candy barons, we have the mythicals, so we've got all these different kind of categories of beings that exist in this insane, absurd world, right? Born from the imagination of a baby dragon, essentially. So let's start with these guys here, the elementals.
The cloud looks so sad.
I know.
Right?
Is that a tear coming out of his eye?
No, that's supposed to be like the little. He's supposed to be smiling, but he's got like the little like a jowl line there. But you're right. It totally looks sad. You're right.
It looks like a tear.
It looks like rain.
Maybe he's been to prison.
You guys having a bad day? I guess I'm gonna have a bad day too.
I don't want to be rain on your parade. I'm sorry.
It just gets
I
like
love the water
darker.
drop. I love the water dropping, pouring out one for the homies. That's
yeah, you like
on
that?
The homie. On
yeah,
the
you can see the face in the puddle too.
That's hilarious. I'm just making more friends. What's the rock and roll singer flame guy? This is amazing.
Oh, originally he was in on like a soapbox in like the back alley, just giving sermons to people.
I'm gonna tell you a few things, man. Rock and roll.
Let the holy flame guide.
Yeah, there you go.
The holy flame guide.
And then the rock dude, he was originally just, I had him because I was using the sets for Unreal Engine. It was like a tester piece, and I threw all these guys in, and he was standing just at a bus stop looking very surly next to one of the mythical characters.
Yeah.
He's checking his watch.
Look, man, I really got to get moving here. You guys, come on, man. Can the bus ever come on time?
I love the concept of a rock needing to get moving.
Yes.
Right? Like he's in a rush at all times, right?
My middle name is Rolling.
Listen, if I don't get going, I'm gonna be between a rock and a hard place.
That's my wife and my two kids.
And somewhere I don't like to be.
What do you mean kick rocks? I don't understand.
Why kick me? I never kick anybody. I don't know why you'd want to kick me.
He's got to be so concerned all the time.
He's like concerned about everybody's well-being too. Yeah. I don't even know about the guy the teardrop guy. He was just going to be like water, but we're going to have a bunch of different styles of water elementals. But he was the first one I thought of. I was like, why don't we just have him like pouring one out? But it's his buddy he's pouring out. It's like he's freeing him from his confines.
I carried him here.
I'm like creating more friends, bruh.
Then you got to wonder, why is he in a brown paper bag?
I had to block him from the sun.
He's sensitive to light.
He could evaporate, right?
We wouldn't want him to be one of those. What do you mean, one of those?
I'm the cloud guy, man. It reminds me of my voice for Carl the Fog in San Francisco. Whenever the fog rolls, hey guys, just here to blanket you with some cool. All right.
Dude, non-consensual. Get off me. Get your fog ass off me.
Yeah, right. Oh, sorry.
Remember when you were really heavy that one day? I don't know. My brain's a little hazy.
You had to know we were going to go into pun land pretty fast.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'm actually technically, let's see if I can get it up here. I'm wearing one of my pun shirts, Cannibal. And it's like a cannibal soup can. But that's one of the shirts I originally did for this series of characters that eventually turned into Unicorn Dick.
That's great. You literally have
my
a shirt
family's full
for
of
it.
puns. Like, you don't want to be here at Christmas when my family all gets together around the table. It's just pun city. It's ridiculous.
I'm not a cannibal. I'm can-able.
Oh,
I'm Can-able.
oh.
Yeah, so those guys are a lot of fun. And like, we intend to have lots of different elemental characters, but these are like the first initial, like, how do we get some cute, adorable characters representing each one of these elements that kind of fit in this world, right? And I want everyone to kind of just be trying to survive in this downtrodden, gross, overgrown, destroyed city, you know? And these poor guys.
Are you besmirching Unicornitopia?
Yeah.
Maybe? I mean, we do call it the not-so-fair city of Unicornitopia.
Oh, man, look at the mayo. What is going on there?
What is
Get it? The pun is mayonnaise.
Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah.
Nay.
He was originally going to be at a Halloween party with a bunch of other puns, trying to be something else, and they're all different puns.
Oh, you should do one with glue, and he just stares at him.
Like across the room, just laser eyes at him.
I love that the slice
Not
of
cool,
Swiss
man.
is like a burnout freaking SpongeBob.
Yeah, right. He's a piece of like Kraft singles cheese.
Right. Man, I got some holes in me, baby.
Yeah, these hoes got stories.
There's got to the sandwich though. I don't know. It's too cute. It's got to be like
Happy Sammy. We nicknamed him.
What's that?
Happy Sammy is what Natalie nicknamed him.
Happy Sammy.
I'll tell you, Sammy, I've really thinned out over the years.
Why is that sandwich always so freaking optimistic?
I feel
Stop
like my
smiling!
tomatoes are drying up. And is coffee jittery or like what is his deal
I
there?
totally picture that. I mean, you'd figure. I mean, stereotypically he would be, but maybe he's super calm and he causes everyone around him to be jittery.
Hey man, can you help me to get going? I can help you get going. I can totally help you get going. Wait, what? Squirrel.
It's
Or like everyone's trying to get a sip of him all the time, so he's always at like risk. Or like maybe I should have some like floating cigarette butts in it too, or something like that.
Oh my goodness! There you go. Black coffee and cigarettes. That is
Yeah,
everything you need
they're
right
like
there.
in a jacuzzi. The cigarettes are alive.
Yeah.
The jacuzzi's also a character looking quite disgruntled about it.
It's just
Oh
never.
man, does a wet cigarette butt have a better day when he's hanging with other wet cigarette butts?
I mean,
I
yeah,
don't know. I mean, you're amongst your people.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you got it.
How far did you make it? Oh, they only got to the halfway mark.
I don't
got
think
down
I
with
don't
the
think I can
filter.
get this job now. Don't be a soggy cigarette, okay?
I mean, you could have him be like, "Hey, everybody, I'm Coffee. What's the matter? You don't want to keep going? What's wrong? You don't eat yourself with me?"
What is this, a late night sex chat like phone?
Hey, baby,
call?
I'm the next best thing to cocaine.
I'm freaking legal.
I shouldn't be, but I am.
Yeah, right.
It's
I
sugar.
should be
He's
legal,
like putting,
but I am.
He's putting just like white stuff in, and he's like, "It's sugar, I swear."
I swear.
Well, then he has to be twitchy. Then he has to be, come on, man. Don't you want to get excited? I bet you need a little pick me up, right?
just take a sip. Just a little bit. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
right.
Take a sip.
First taste is free, man. First taste is free.
And like his overlord, like he's like just a henchman for the caffeine.
The caffeine. Oh,
I'm a
my
fiend.
God.
That's right, a dirty fiend. I'm working on a villain song. So at some point,
A
Right?
terrible
But
person.
it should be so fast. It should be so fast you can't even make out what they're saying. It's just like
So
yeah, for coffee for sure.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like the peanuts. It's just sped up. The parents.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
All
And
right.
now a
so-
word from coffee. What the hell did he just say? I don't know, but he's pretty excited.
It's like all the coffee-based characters could like speak ridiculously fast all the time. It's kind of like their
actual
thing.
dialogue. We just speed it up to be in.
Whoa.
Yeah. So these
Oh.
ones are a lot. This is more in line with the edibles. We're following along with the edible trend here. So we have the
Right. I
wheel
love
of
the
cheese.
cheese drinking a beer
banana.
though.
We got tea light there,
Tea light. Oh, good lord. Yes.
and the steak with the cell phone and the gun is actually supposed to be a play on Taken, called Staken.
Oh,
Oh,
good
my.
lord. I have a very particular set of skills. I will call you and then shoot you.
Stop grilling me, man! I'm supposed to be grilling you.
The banana looks like he's just like suspicious of everybody, you know?
Are you gonna
And
peel me? Are
exactly
you gonna peel
what
me?
do you want?
But you see,
Look
with
at
the
you,
banana,
tea light.
on the outside, he thinks one thing, but on the inside, he's thinking something else.
This.
The cheese is just judging the teabag on like he's thinking of all the puns. Like, hey, look, it's Bilbo teabaggins.
I like how he's just holding a beer for no reason too.
That's what I was. I was like, oh, beer brats, and so what's happening? We're having cheese.
It's a
brats that
charcuterie.
are
Oh my
stuffed
god,
with
this is
cheese.
almost a charcuterie board right on screen.
They call me drunken cheese.
Just call them the charcuteries.
Yeah, the charcuteries.
Right, the
So
charcuterie.
we have subclasses of edibles now. They're charcuteries, the veggies, you know.
Look at that guy. He hasn't shaved in forever. The tea light.
Yeah, that's what it's going for. That 5 o'clock shadow.
He's got that water stain.
Oh, this is actually you.
Should I tell him where this is from? Actually, I steep myself. I'm sorry.
Steep myself. It helps with your complexion.
I was hanging out with Mug Boy. I said, let's get in it, baby.
Or maybe he's just like a grizzled teabag too. He's like, I was there at the tea party. The things they did to me.
All the flavor, it's gone.
You have no
All
idea.
the flavor is
You've
gone.
never soaked in ocean water, have you?
I'm nothing but salty leaves now.
Salty leaf.
I
Salty
have a
leaf.
permanent
Salty
phytoclub
leaves.
shadow.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Well played, Mike. Well played.
Indeed.
Oh.
The tea leaves and says other things.
Right?
Oh.
Oh man, yeah, the
He has
edibles are a
left
lot
the
of fun
building.
because you can do so much with them. There's a couple coming up that I think you guys will like, but that these guys, the banana was one of my favorite because he just looks so disgruntled about everything at all times. It's like just unimpressed with everybody.
I'm out to get them. They took my petite fillet.
I used to hang out with a bunch of guys, but I don't really like them anymore. They peeled off.
Yeah, the guy's gonna be fun. He looks like a dealer. Like that's the thing is, I can almost see him being a Jason Sudeikis kind of thing. Like, what?
So
Come
he's
on,
like-
buddy.
So he's like, instead of like holding up the trench coat and like, you want to buy a watch? He just pulls one of his peels back. You want to buy a Coke? You want some wine? You want some weed, man?
Someone does coke off of his end of his
Oh,
peel.
the peel.
It's like a made built-in.
Oh, and I
coke.
suppose that's the safest thing you could have chosen to do.
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead. Everyone does it.
Or maybe he just offers people like vials of that like kids banana flavored like antibiotics. Remember that stuff? It tastes like those little like yellow candies you could get.
Yeah.
It was the only way
That's
you could
funny.
get medicine.
That cheese reminds me of a whiskey cheese that I had.
Hmm.
And it came in the little like sealed, wax kind of thing.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
slice into it, and the cheese, it had you could taste the whiskey in it. It was great.
I should draw a
It was
little
really-
whiskey drop shot in his beer then.
Right there, you go. The Boilermaker.
The Boilermaker, yeah. All right, what's up next? Oh, here you go. I know you're gonna have fun with these ones.
Oh, I'm angry chili. So always angry. What's up with garlic, by the way? Throwing his arms.
That was-
around. He doesn't
So I have
care.
another T-shirt I did with garlic, and it's him doing that, and he says, "Garlic my bulbs."
Oh my goodness. What is the water droplet? Is he not an elemental? What is he? Sweat?
So before it was Unicorn Dip, we were making these T-shirts, and we were called Dumb Drop because I was dropping new dumb ideas every day, and he was the
Oh.
logo, the Dumb Drop.
Oh, okay, guys. What? What's happening?
Nerd. Hey guys, nerd.
I'm very confused.
I
That
don't
guy seems
understand.
awfully angry, and the other one is down to party.
How
like,
can
oh,
my feet smell if they don't have a nose?
Yeah, like a Doug style. I like that.
I love that. That's great. How do my feet smell if they don't have a nose? That's perfect. Oh my goodness. I still have angry pepper though, always.
Angry, yeah.
What's
Angry
your problem,
jalapeno.
pal? Yeah, you want a bite? I'll burn you up.
I would
He's
have
got
thought
clenched
hot-headed,
fists even. He has
He's a
clenched
hot-headed,
fists.
hot-tempered guy.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, like a Lewis Black?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable what these people are making me do. You have no freaking clue, don't you?
Wow, you nailed that, actually.
If there's one thing that makes me even more mad, this.
The fact that I can't stop my face from doing this.
Resting.
What do you mean? I am smiling.
What are you talking about? I'm smiling right now.
I've had a fantastic day.
I can laugh. Ha 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 ha.
That's more of a cackle. Oh man.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
the garlic my bulbs guy too. I I don't know. I for some reason in my head I was gonna originally draw a bow tie on him, make him like a Chippendale.
Oh, he seems like a Moon Knight kind of guy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. We're getting down.
Disco garlic.
Yeah, exactly.
Garlic my bulbs.
You guys like my BG impression? Stay alive.
Garlic my balls.
Bulbs. Garlic my bulbs.
Oh,
you're missing half the
sorry.
fun.
Garlic my balls. Oh,
Here we
broccoli
go.
and pickle are so afraid. I
So,
love the
yeah,
stoner
that one.
steak.
So that one was a shirt you could get, and the caption for it was "Strainer Danger,"
Oh my.
Trainer danger. Okay, all right.
and the one on the back is "High Stakes."
Nice. That's the one. There you go. High stakes. That is
Oh.
Hey,
fantastic.
man.
You want to go?
What
on a
day is
slow
it?
royal
Bro.
You guys want to meet up and get baked?
ride? Meet up.
Get baked?
Bro, I'm so past medium rare.
Dude, I
Man, they fried me hard.
done. What?
They fried me hard.
What is he eating? Chips?
I like
Yeah,
what
they got
you
some chips and a cola can there.
I like
I
I love
Yeah,
how
like
happy
that.
Stringer looks too. At just,
I like how they're
Casual
switching
murder.
between joints and bongs.
yeah, just like handing it back and forth.
Oh, yeah, you just back and forth, yeah.
Okay,
That's how
now
it
your turn, all right? And the other one's that's
But they
hilarious.
get too high that they just don't pass it anymore. They're just camping on this.
That's it. They just forgot that they were supposed to rotate, so they just sit there camping.
And then they fall asleep in the sun and wake up cooked.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Well, I feel
No, they should
slightly
like be
baked,
under
bro.
like a trellis, like with a bunch of vines growing on it. So when they fall asleep in the sun and they wake up, they're grilled.
There you go. That's it exactly. That is it. That's so good too, bro. What happened?
What happened, man?
Man, I am like well done, bro. I'm so baked.
Yeah, that strainer though. He's like casual murder, just so happy about it.
Hey, where you go, guys? Come on, man. He
Come
just
on,
has
guys,
to
get
be
in.
yeah, he needs to be really eager. Come on, guys, get in. Come on,
Hey.
it's all good. Oh, don't mind the
What
knife.
What knife?
Yeah. Don't mind the knife.
He just
I mean, I might
denies
actually
it.
stick you with it, but
We're just gonna have a shower, guys. Come on.
don't you want to be clean?
A nice hot shower.
Have you gotten season Psycho? No reason.
No reason.
No reason at all. No reason.
You can trust me. I'm a holy man.
I'm a holy man.
Oh my goodness. I don't think I was prepared for this. It's so funny. This is great. I really do think he should just be super excited. Come on, guys, don't you want to be clean? Oh no, don't mind the knife. That's just part of
What
prep
knife?
stuff.
What knife? What knife?
It's to protect you. I swear.
Yeah, right.
If there was a knife, it would be there for your protection. I promise.
I love broccoli and
Get in,
pickle just. We're out of here, man.
I really feel a strain on this relationship.
The broccoli's
Oh,
like,
yes.
we're really in a pickle now.
I'm really in me at the moment.
I'm really in me.
I'm really in a me right now.
I'm in a me at the moment, man.
Running with his cell phone, like trying to record it. Sorry, guys, I'm just really in a me right now. Live streaming it.
A pickle's in a pickle.
That's funny. Whew. Well, that was.
These are the
That was fun.
denizens of Unicornitopia.
That's right. This is mostly Mythigan because Unicornitopia is Rainbowopolis, the main city, is kind of shining and is kind of cleaner and nicer. I mean, it's still kind of gross, but that's like the city part. Then you're in the outskirts of Mythigan where all the buildings kind of lower. It's more like suburban and kind of like a lot of, areas for factories and things like that. And so all the homeless kind of migrate there from being kicked out of the nice and gritty
It's
city.
Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Gary, Indiana. There you go. There's a name drop. Wow, that's a show I haven't heard of in so long.
I like this this Apple core. He totally looks like he's one of the like a workout person.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to
You should
work
have a
out.
little sweatband.
And the
a little
paper clip is
sweatband
like,
on.
it looks like you're trying to do a workout.
Let's work out your core.
I'm okay that it's okay that a worm is eating my brain.
The worm can be like doing the beatbox music to keep the jazzercise going.
Every time the worm moves, like his eyes just go just for a
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what it's like being a floppy disk? I am so outdated. I am so not even cool anymore. That's why I've been discarded and left over.
What
Then you should be like-
are you?
Then it should be like, at least I'm not this guy, and it goes over to a 1/4-inch floppy.
Yeah, right. 5 1/4, or whatever. It goes from 3.5 to 5 1/4.
Yeah.
You're just making fun of me because I'm fat.
Exactly. Not my fault they chose a larger format.
You sound like an L-core from Mass Effect. Then you have the tuning fork too.
Oh, the tuning fork.
Oh my goodness, that's all he is. That all he does is tune?
Well,
He's
it's
one of
one of
those players where he just has to keep looking at the amp. Like
Oh, it's Bobcat. It's Bobcat Goldthwait, man.
Oh, do it.
I'm just trying to do this thing, man. I don't know if anybody's happy or sad. Hold on, man. Hold on. I think that's the right tone.
Then pair him
like
with the blue flame with the microphone and just have him rocking out like buskers.
he's like
Exactly. There you go.
with got to get high, but he's got to tune.
Yeah.
I can play it if I just tune it. If I just get tuned, I can play.
I can get so
Everybody
many
with
new
the hands.
fans.
So much stress. Nat,
What's up?
hello.
Hello.
Yes, in the house. Just got back in. The puppy's
The roof has been raised.
Gave me squeezy juice, which I went overboard on. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Naturally.
That's right. For those of you who don't know, this is Natalie Harvey, my love of my life for the last 20 years and co-founder of Twitch Pixel Studios with me.
That's me.
That's her. She does all most of our
That's
artwork.
her.
Yeah. She takes all the drawings that you're seeing right now and makes them look 10,000 times better after I hand them off to her. Because these are my concepts. Natalie's look way better.
No, they're already practically the same.
They're practically
I'm not-
good.
Good.
I'm not sure how that paperclip feels.
No, man.
Neither is he.
Yeah, like it's just like he's just sort of like, I'm sort of a thing of the past.
Why is he awkwardly
True.
reaching for that apple?
Yeah.
I was just hoping to maybe grab onto a little bit of that skin, baby. That apple bottom.
That apple pie.
I'm out.
Nat, you shouldn't run. You should run very far and fast. We have gone way into pun land. It is ridiculous.
I knew it was going to degrade into this, but there's so much opportunity. Like the visual puns are great, so you can leave them just as visual puns, and then have them in completely normal situations doing absurd things. You know,
Of course, yeah.
so you end
But
up
I mean,
layering it. Yeah.
The fork comes across like a giant fish, and it just sits there like, what am I supposed to do with this?
This one was a lot of fun. I'm a guitarist and a musician, so that one really applied to me. Of taking the old gift card and turning it into guitar picks.
Nice. I hadn't even thought about that. That's fantastic.
And the
It looks
toast
like
box.
he just. It looks like the card just gave birth to the pig
I mean-
too. He's like,
He did. That is, yeah. Yeah,
I
the
hope
box.
these guys are gonna be
T-shirt for the
okay.
box-
I'm so tired.
Yeah, the T-shirt for the box just said "Totes Box" at the bottom.
I just love that
hey,
it's like
birth.
instead of spending $25 on picks, they just took the $25 gift card and made a couple of picks.
Yeah.
You would have gotten a lot more picks if you'd actually cashed it for $25.
But I mean, if picks are people, maybe the economy of pick selling is actually illegal because that's slavery.
No. All right,
Going
Jimmy, you're
down
gonna
there
go
to-
with this one. What do you mean? Go with this one, Dad? Don't call me Dad.
I love how each pick too has so much character. Like just the way their faces are centered on their bodies are different too. Like
They've got a very pick me attitude.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
It just keeps devolving. It
You
just
really
keeps
had to
getting
pick
worse.
at that one.
Oh my goodness. Don't pick, it'll scab.
Ah. So what do you think this gift card would be saying right now? He's got 5
All right,
new kids.
you guys line up and get ready to get into that guitarist pocket.
I don't want to go in, Dad. That guitarist doesn't look savory.
You either go into that
Oh.
guitar's pocket or you go inside the guitar. One of the
I've
two.
given of myself for you to even breathe life. Now you do what I say to do. It almost
That
reminds
dude
me of
talks
the.
like the father. It's like, yeah, do what your mother says.
I have to give of myself every time we make a new one of you. Oh, what happened to the milk, dude?
Yeah,
Is
he's
this
really
the
milking
Charlie
it.
like?
Yep.
Oh,
Really milking it. That's the cat.
jeez.
Oh, he's
Oh
milking.
God, this hurts so bad. Oh,
These jokes are gonna be the creme de la creme.
bacon is just like.
Bacon just laughing at him. Yeah, I like the diode too and the light bulb. Like they just, I was looking literally for the first while. It was like the city's got to be filled with these group are called the Forgotten. So they're like the leftovers that get lost. Like your lost sock in the dryer goes missing in your dryer. You can never find it again. Well, it ends up in this universe and comes to life. So these are all the leftovers, the Forgotten, the garbage that gets left over from other universes. They get thrown into Unicorn Dick's universe. And so you got all these like random things. So I'm looking around my apartment like, what do I make a character of next? Diode, light bulb, bacon. Oh, Natalie served me breakfast. Cup of milk. You know, like,
I'm
Nice.
sorry, but who in the right mind forgot or lost bacon?
I
right?
know,
Well,
right?
I think that was Natalie bringing me bacon for breakfast. She's like, here's some
Maybe-
bacon. I'm like, I can make a character of that.
Maybe it's faking.
It's
Bacon?
Yeah, that would get lost.
That would get absolutely lost.
I love during the
I have had
pandemic,
a few
all
of
of the
fake
food was
bacon.
gone in the aisle. And
Yeah.
all that was left was the tofurkey and like all the vegan stuff.
I have
That's
no
all
fear
that's
of getting eaten because nobody likes me.
No one will ever eat me.
Exactly.
Now,
I'm
is the bulb
invincible,
burnt out,
man.
or is that bulb like for real? Would we make him actually like be able to light up, or should he be a burnt out bulb?
I mean,
Oh,
you could
I
have
don't know. He
multiple-
looks too happy to be burnt out.
Maybe that's
he is
maybe-
burnt, maybe he is burnt out, but his pure joy lights him up.
Well,
Oh!
that or you have to
Natalie's
put some
like he
bags
puts
under
a
his
candle
eyes.
inside himself.
Bags under his eyes.
You got to put bags under his eyes. Man, I'm so
yeah.
burnt out.
Couple cracks at the top.
Yeah, right.
Or maybe make him a bit more transparent and have the spring like dangling inside of him.
Exactly. The coil can just be sitting there going like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The diode's like disapproving of everybody in the scene. He's like, "You are all idiots."
I occasionally have great ideas, or at least I used to.
Right. He looks down at his stomach where the filament's broken, or at least I used to.
Exactly. Exactly. Or at least I used to.
They're all just sitting there. I wish someone had a better idea how to fix his knee. And then look at the bulb, and the bulb's just like, and it just kind of wiggles a little bit. No.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
But look at the bright side. At least we're all here.
Indeed.
All right, so this one's a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, what is
This
happening?
was actually a scene I was drawing out of like a bunch of guys hanging out, living together, like roommates. So you got a board game, a remote out of control, and a sucker punch.
A remote out of control. He's got the drooling. He's just like, I don't know what's happening. I think I peed myself. I don't know. I have no control.
The board is he's sitting there like, I don't ever have to look for you, but you seem to be trying to look for yourself.
Oh
They
man, the
called me
remote's drunk
Saturday
again.
night.
He keeps hitting mute. Bonk.
I feel like the dice are just dogs. They're just Dalmatian dogs.
Ah, that's kind of cool. Dalmatians. Oh, I love that idea.
They just
Like, give
roll.
them the 4 legs then
They
instead.
just keep rolling. They
I
just
love
keep
that
rolling
idea.
on.
Board game walking, and he's walking down the street with his 2 Dalmatians on both sides,
Hey, don't try to roll on me, man.
and he's
I'm
got
bored.
like one of those typical sorry game pieces that like hanging on his side in like a holster. That's his piece.
Right?
Please, no.
I'm gonna say my piece.
Yeah,
But Sucker Punch is just like, yeah,
he's going
I'm
at
always
it.
ready. Come on.
Kind of reminds me of the guy from Futurama. Give me the clamps.
he's like he has all this built up aggression, but he'll never take it out on the actual people. So he's like, all right, how many licks does it take, huh? How many licks does it take?
Exactly. Oh, you're not gonna answer me? You're not gonna answer me? Well, then, here, take some more.
Put me in your mouth, will ya? Fucking
Right? I'll
You
show
and
you
your-
who's licked.
Come on, candy ass.
Exactly. Come on, candy ass. I'm sorry. Did I hit the remote? Did I hit myself again? Why is it on this station? Is it too loud? I can't turn it down, man.
Why do you keep hitting your source button? Kind of trying to find the source of my problems, man.
Oh, see, exactly. I can find the source of my problems.
I'm trying to remote start.
Right?
Hey guys, it's the time to go. I gotta turn your volume down. Sorry.
Sorry, man.
He presses up instead of down. I'm not trying to be very loud. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go.
Or like we're watching a scene with him in it. He hits the channel button, and we flip to commercial.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Let me press this other button.
All the
He's out of control.
mythicals. These ones are fun. So these are like, we're going to have, there's 3 parts of the city. So there's Rainbowopolis, which is at the center, and it's got like this moat around it. That's like a giant hole that goes in, and it kind of floats like a floating city essentially. And underneath it is a massive cavern of riverways and stuff below the surface, where there's this old medieval kind of Dungeons and Dragons style town down there where most of the mythicals live. And that's the most downtrodden. That's where most of the poverty is. And the city, of course, dumps its garbage down there into the veins of the planet. And these rivers down there are actually like sugar rivers that flow to the arteries to the center of the planet to feed the 2 hearts that encapsulate the baby dragon and keep her safe. And there's all these backstory to it. But the mythicals are kind of like the stuck in D&D world. Even though the world above them has technology, they're down below, and they kind of have you still have taverns, you still have torches for light, but they also have cell phones. They also have, regular day things too. They just like, instead of having a nice iPhone, they've got like a Nokia flip phone, things like that.
And snakes that wear jackets.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
Is your snake?
It's like, what's the candy mare from Wreck-It Ralph?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Yeah, that's
Exactly. Yes.
Oh, this is definitely going to be bad stuff.
I love it. We got to do like the
I think
hiss
the Minotaur,
sound
though,
there.
the Minotaur has, what? Why do they keep throwing stuff on us? This sucks.
I don't understand what a DPS is.
DPS?
DPS?
Dicks per second.
Dicks per second. Why would you say that? Dicks per second. Second.
Second.
Let's not get carried away.
Guys.
I'll just take my leave.
Why does he sound like a sprinkler?
He has to be popping out the tongue constantly.
Tasting the air.
Oh, God.
Oh man, that snake is actually, because they taste the
I
air.
don't even have a rattle.
They must hate it down there because everything smells so terrible down there. The snakes are like, oh, you guys taste terrible.
You taste terrible.
And like the wood guy was my version of a treant, but he's like, I was calling him Chuck, obviously, because woodchuck. But
Hi, my name name is Chuck. Nice to meet you.
Wow.
Really cool to be here again, I guess.
Yes.
I love that the wood has what appears to be a beaver tooth in the front.
Right?
I'm self-hating.
Alternatively, he could be Chuck. I used to be a Blink.
I used to be a crank. But life really broke me down.
Bucktooth Chuck is what they called me.
Bucktooth Chuck. I like it. Bucktooth Chuck. I like it.
Bucktooth Chuck here. Telling the mayor to get lost. Yeah, he sounds like a pirate for some reason. I was taken from an old ship.
They called it used to be called
the book.
It used to be called the Queen Anne's Revenge. Maybe you heard of it.
He turns around and the name's carved in his back.
You best be believing in fairy tales, audience. You're in one.
You're in one.
Yeah, right.
That's actually pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, because you're in one.
All
And
right.
sorry,
Yeah, the classic piratey kind of.
Yeah.
I was
So we're
taken from
moving
the
on.
planks of the great whatever. You know, like you have to come up with a great pirate ship or whatever. Yeah.
So the next one, this is a little backstory here. These are the sugar barons. So essentially, Rainbowopolis has been taken over by the sugar barons because sugar is oil in this world. And they control the sugar, the flow of sugar. But sugar is used for everything. It's used for food. It's used for gasoline. It's used for literally everyone relies on sugar in this world. And now that they have a stranglehold over it, this top brow crew of sugar barons has a stranglehold over the city of the Rainbowopolis.
Uh-oh.
I do say, Mr. Lollytop, you look fine today.
Yes, quite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, quite.
Being a candy cane, it is quite inconvenient to have my arms at the back of my body.
I'm sorry, what do you mean I'm stuck up?
So we got the wafer cookie, which is Baron Lord Whoffer. Baron Lord Whoffer. Citizen Kane, obviously. I didn't actually name the sucker one. And then we have Sir Montgomery Chewington.
What about Lollytop?
Lollytop or Lollipops.
Pops.
Just Pops, yeah. What do you think we should do today, Pops? Well, yes, well, I think we should...
We're gonna go down to the football game.
Yeah.
Why don't we go down to the city? See?
Yeah, do the classic 50s style.
You come to Lolly and you gag.
Oh, we lost Eric.
I think the last thing Eric said was "uh-oh."
I sent him an invite again. That was great. Uh-oh. Click.
Uh-oh, guys.
And he's back.
I'm back. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My internet's decided that now it just likes to occasionally turn off.
As internet does.
What is this wafery guy? Ooh, they're the sort of Thurston Howley kind of looking thing.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
That hoity-toity Monty Python style, you know?
Oh, I couldn't have another bite. So
No.
are you sure, sir? It's wafer thin. That's me, wafer thin.
It's I couldn't possibly eat one of myself. No, I couldn't possibly.
I tried that once. Once.
Yes. Not right at all for me.
Yeah, and I like so they're gonna control the city. They're more the hoity-toity, power-hungry type, like definitely capitalistic, like scumbags, basically, right? So they shit all over the people all the time. You're gonna see them on like posters. They're like join anti-union, anti-this, anti-that, anti-anything. You know, anti-good should be the poster. We are anti-good.
Why
What-
unionize when you can not?
Mike, you should become a union buster. That's amazing.
What a fantastic argument.
I'm never going to join the union now.
Oh, I say, I'm going to have my tea here next to Lollipop Boy. Yes, this will be delightful.
Yes,
Hello,
it's me,
everyone.
Lollipop Boy.
Oh, he looks too,
No,
He
we
looks-
did the gangsta
Hey, listen, buddy.
1950s.
Let me smack you around a little bit if you don't want to behave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. I'm
You
there
think
in
this
force.
stick is for nothing? I'll ram it right into you.
Yeah, totally. Give him that, like.
We'll
Joe
see how you deal with Jolly Rancher boots. Hmm?
I run a cattle farm, but I assure you, I am not a Jolly Rancher.
You think?
Don't make me throw you in the water.
Oh, you think this stick makes me a lollipop? I'm a jawbreaker.
Okay, so let's focus in on one of these guys in particular because he's actually going to become an important part of the show, and I'm pretty stoked to reveal this a little bit on the stream, and that is Sir Chewington, and that is because he turns into this poor fellow one day. He gets outcast from the Sugar Barons and becomes Chewy, a homeless man who uses his own tinfoil from his gum wrapper as clothing and constantly asks people for spare change. And the way I pictured him, the first line he would say was like, this city chewed me up and spat me out, you know?
Oh, but I think because he's enjoying tea, he has to have the accent, of course.
But then how do you make that accent? So you have to almost like make him go Cockney when he gets chewed up and spat out, you know?
Yeah.
I
you
used to
probably
be rich, you know, but the governors, they got up there, they kicked me out, you know? Right?
I used to be rich, but now all I've got is this foil to wrap around me.
Please, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Turns into Oliver Twist.
And I like how he tried to like make his hat again out of the foil.
Mm-hmm. I can't live
I love how
without
I
a top
compliment
hat.
my own artwork all the time. I'm so humble. It's amazing. I'm amazing.
So he goes from upper class to Oliver Twist. I love it.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. And he was going
Come
to
on,
be
everybody,
like,
let's have a spot of tea,
informative.
shall we?
Oh, man, do you think you could just help me, man? I'm dying here.
Can I get
The
a cup?
city has
Some
chewed
change
me
for a
up
cup?"
and spit me out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's gonna be their informant for the Unicorn Dick crew. So Flynn and Cornhole and Derp and Flick will always like run into him in the dregs and always like getting information from him. But he was always doing something shady.
Thanks for the coffee. But listen, don't trust the barons.
Yes, nice. Don't trust the barons. He like takes a sip of coffee, but it's like just like one solid mass of coffee.
Oh, they're terrible. Please, sir, can I have some more?
He goes from can care for a spot of tea to spot some change.
Yeah.
Spot me some
Spot me
change,
for some
please.
tea. Spot me for some tea,
yeah.
please.
Oh God, that would be he would be pretty
Hey,
funny.
Hello.
Hello,
I think
everyone.
you have fallen from my high stature in life. Hello.
I used to be something.
They
I used to be.
they
Oh,
took
man.
me a monocle, I swear.
Yeah, right.
They beat me.
I had to
I
sell.
had to steal my monocle for cocaine.
It was
Yeah, right.
pure gold. It was.
I had only monocle for these rappers.
Oh man. Well, gentlemen, that is actually all of them we've gone through now. This has been such a blast. Oh God, I can't wait to share more of this with people. So again, this is just kind of us farting around, having some fun, going over the stuff I've drawn. These guys actually haven't gotten to see a lot of these characters because me and Nat have been kind of working in the background, bringing this all together, doing as much as we can on our own. And now we're starting to get all the community together. We had our awesome Theta drop. So again, thank you everybody for the awesome drop on Theta, all the Theta community. You guys are basically helping us make stuff like this happen. So that's so amazing. And yeah, so everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Mike, Eric, what do you got to say about Twitch Pixel and Unicorn Dick? How are you liking this so far?
The future's so bright. I need to find some sunglasses.
I absolutely love this. I've been stoked for a while, but like now that we get to hone in on it and really bring this to life is super exciting. It's been a long time coming.
I think the only thing to say is holy fart sparkles.
There
There
it is.
Flynn in the house. holy farts. And I used to say that all the time. Before we even cast Eric, I was trying to nail the voice down, figure it out. And Natalie be like in the kitchen doing something. I'm waking up in the morning. I'm in the bathroom, brushing my teeth, and all she hears, holy fart sparkles. Trying to like, get that voice
You know, I
down.
pictured Eric doing the same thing. Like he walks past his bathroom and there's a mirror and he's just like, holy fart sparkles.
And then he's like, yeah.
Holy fart sparkles. Holy.
I will not become a piece of chewed up gum.
Nice.
I take offense to that.
Of course you do. That's exactly what you are.
Well, thank you guys for joining me today. This has been awesome. I am so stoked. We are going to have more stuff like this coming up with the rest of the crew. We also have our live events coming up. More and more of those are going to come up. We're going to bring more voice actors on board, more artists on board. We're going to showcase art and creativity and animation. And we're going to make our shows together with our community. So make sure you hit up our Discord, check out twitchpixel.com, and join us in.
Be a part of this.
You too can be a part of